What's cracking YouTube? Neckpunch here, and I am doing Birdkeeper Toby's Wants to Battle tag video for 2020. This time around, I was tagged by the incredible Kaycreigh, who has absolutely incredible content and is so entertaining, and I'm so excited that she's doing YouTube stuff again this year. I apologize if you can hear dogs barking in the background. I'm recording at what might be my only chance to record for the next little while, and it is what it is. Ironically, I was tagged by somebody who loves dogs, and yet the dogs are trying my patience, I'm not gonna lie to you. Anyway, let's get into question one. Why did you choose your YouTube name? So Neckpunch is just something that a friend of mine came up with years ago as a team name for a group of teenagers at a camp. And it just kind of stuck in my mind because it was so funny watching this group of teenagers singing and dancing about being Team Neckpunch and punching people in the neck. They weren't actually punching people in the neck, they were singing about punching people in the neck. They had a little dance move to go with their song that was like, neck punch, my fist against your neck. I don't know. Anyway, oh, someone's gonna, no. See, if I was a bigger channel, someone would clip that and use it for, but 200 plus subs. I think I'm safe. Anyway, it just stuck in my mind after that, and whenever I needed to put in a username for something online, if I didn't want to like just use my regular name because I thought it was a bit boring, I would be Neckpunch. And so here we are. Question 2, what is your favorite Pokemon game? My favorite Pokemon game, without doubt, hands down, is Pokemon Black. Pokemon Black is, in my opinion, the best Pokemon game of all time. It has, I think, the best storyline in any Pokemon game. I love what Kaycreigh did. I love that they took a very real question that a lot of parents had. Is Pokemon okay? Is it okay for my kids to be playing this thing? Does it encourage violence against animals? They took this question that people were asking and they turned it into a story, and they built a whole storyline around it, and they made it the evil team's motivation. I thought that was so clever. I love that they actually had me playing the game thinking, hang on, are they a Team Plasma right? Am I the bad guy? I think the evil team in Pokemon Black have one of the most compelling motivations. I think this is the game where the player character has the most compelling relationship with the evil team, as well as them just being a good team with a good villain. And I absolutely loved the experience of traveling around a new region and discovering new Pokemon. I love that they made it just the whole regional dex was just new Pokemon. It's a little bit disappointing that that's the one aspect of Gen 5 that they're not going to be able to replicate when they do Gen 5 remakes, because we already know the Gen 5 dex, but at the time it was awesome going in almost completely spoiler free and just discovering things for the first time. It was the first time since Generation 1 that we've been able to have that experience, and it was so fun. And I'm saying Pokemon Black over Pokemon White, and here's why. In Pokemon White, you play as the hero who fights for ideals, and N is the hero who fights for truth. In Pokemon Black, it's reversed. You are the hero who fights for truth, and N is the one fighting for ideals. Which means, at the end of White, what happens is you, the player who is fighting for your ideals, just the things that you want, that you think is best, you win, and N, who is the one who values truth and what is actually real, gives up his pursuit of truth to just go along with what you wanted to do. Whereas in Black, N is the one who's misguided, misled. He's fighting for what he thinks is right, but he actually doesn't understand the truth. And your pursuit of truth is what moves him to want to fight for truth and discover truth for himself. And it's just a little dialogue switch, but it completely changes the story. So in my opinion, Pokemon Black is the best Pokemon game. Question 3, what is your favorite evil team? Gosh, this is a really hard question to answer. There's so much to love about all of them. I like Team Rocket because of anime. Obviously just sung the praises of Team Plasma as a team. The thing with Team Plasma is I'm more impressed with what Kaycreigh did. I think Gyatsis is probably my favorite villain, but in terms of the team as a whole, I think I gotta go with Team Galactic, because not only is Cyrus a great character, but I think I found the admins of Team Galactic the most memorable as well. Like I remember Saturn, I remember Jupiter, I remember Mars. Mars gave me a flippin' hard time with that Perugly. Oh gosh. There was more memorable battles with Team Galactic. So, gosh, I don't even know if that's the criteria that I judge it by, but I'm gonna go with Team Galactic. Question 4, what should your viewers expect from you this year? Well, I promised Paragon at least one hair flip. It worked remarkably better than I was expecting, although... So let's never do that again. Besides that, here's the thing. The last Monster Battle video I did had a question that said, what video are you most proud of making in the past year? And I was thinking about that. And I was thinking about the past year and all the videos I made. We did 50 days of fakemon. I did some new Pokemon videos. I did some Sword and Shield stuff. And the answer really was like, none of them. I've got a lot of Pokemon that I created that I'm really proud of. But in terms of videos, I don't think I really made anything last year that brought me a whole lot of joy. I was just sort of making stuff because I had Pokemon there that I wanted to share, and videos is basically how I've chosen to share it. And I thought, if the videos I'm making are not enjoyable for me, then I probably shouldn't waste my time. But I thought back to the year before and I thought there was stuff that I really enjoyed making and that I was really proud of making. Videos like some of the Kaycreigh region Pokemon videos, like the one I did with Kaycreigh. There were a couple where I really delved more into the lore of the region and some of the backstory and that kind of stuff, and it wasn't just like, here's a new mon, here's a new mon. Things like the monster beneath Kaycreigh, that's the kind of stuff that I really am proud of still, and that's the kind of stuff that I want to be making this year. So I've got some ideas. I've got some ideas for a couple of parts of the Kaycreigh region where I want to take you guys and delve into the lore around it, some of the stuff that it's based on, some theories that potentially could arise, and definitely, of course, some new Pokemon. I've got some new mons that I've already finished that I can't wait to share. I've got an idea for a video which was actually inspired by Birdkeeper Toby's evolutionary tree of life, so really excited to kind of put that one together and see where that lands. Oh my gosh, I've started making the Pokemon game. I started making the game set in Kaycreigh, and oh my goodness, if I could get it to the point where I can share some game footage with you guys, that's a goal for 2020. So we'll see whether we hit it, but I'd absolutely love to get to that point so I can actually show you guys bits and pieces of the region that I'm making. Anyway, stay tuned for that. That's what I'm hoping.
Question 5. Why did you start this channel? So I've loved Pokemon ever since Generation 1, ever since stumbling upon the anime on Cheese TV. And the way that I've always engaged with Pokemon the most, more than playing the games or watching the anime, was creating fakemon. So for years I was having all these ideas and creating fakemon, and I didn't really know anyone who was as passionate about it as me. But then I would watch people on YouTube like Toby or like TrueGreen7, guys who were so passionate about Pokemon and would talk about how it had impacted them, and I would think, these are my people. My people are out there, I've just got to reach them. And so I started my channel in the hope that if I created the kind of content that I wanted to watch, then I would find and I'd be able to connect with people just as passionate as me. And I absolutely have, and it's been awesome.
Question 6. Name somebody with similar or fewer subscribers than you that you think your audience would enjoy. This is a hard question too, because as of recording this, I have 228 subscribers, and I love every single one of you. However, finding a smaller channel than me is often tricky. But that's the beauty of the Monster Battle tag videos. There's a bunch of different channels on this Monster Battle playlist. So there's one guy who I found through the playlist who I really like and I've subscribed to, and he's called Fire Alley. The channel is Fire Alley X Theories. I will leave a link to that. Go check him out. As you can expect, it's theories. So he delves right into the lore of Pokemon, and he's come up with some really cool theories that I haven't heard or seen on any other channels, and I watch a lot of Pokemon theories. So check out Fire Alley. If you like Pokemon lore, Pokemon theories, or just discourse around Pokemon, check him out. Question 7. Tag 3 people you want to do the Monster Battle tag this year. I tag Dead Bedspread, Monster Matt, and Backpacker Bludgeon. Kaylin, thank you so much for tagging me to do this, and for your incredibly kind words, and for shouting out my channel and just supporting me. Can't thank you enough. That's it from me for the Monster Battle tag video. I'm actually really excited about 2020. I was kind of running out of juice a little bit towards the end of 2019, I was starting to think, do I even want to do YouTube anymore? But I thought it through and I thought, no, I've still got some ideas. I still got some stuff I want to share. I'm going back to more immersive, more epic stuff, and it's going to be much more fun to make. I think it's going to be much more fun to watch. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you have not already, if you're excited to see more Bhutan region Pokemon. I love you guys. Thanks so much for checking out this video and watching it all the way, or skipping ahead to the end. I don't really mind. Till next time, my name is Neckpunch. One more for you, Paragons. Have a good one.